Kemono Jihen is so good right now. It's just so good. Can we talk about it? Indeed we can. So why don't we do that? I don't really plan to go into too much detail here, I just kind of want to have fun with this. Just want to make something chill and talk about the first 3 episodes. So quick spoiler warning for that. And at the time of recording, episode 4 is not out yet, so there's no episode 4 content in here. But I must say I love the story so much. Seeing how Kabane has been conditioned to work the fields ever since he was taken in, compared to how those privileged kids were just walking around, chilling, you can't help but wonder what more there is to his character and just what he's been through exactly. I can't forget when the inner beast started coming out of him and he almost murdered that child. What was his name again? I think they called him Yachan, this privileged little kid who thinks he's gonna go to Tokyo, but he doesn't end up going because he has a bad personality. Alongside the fact that Yachan is human as heck and Kabane just isn't, I gotta say, what an absolute monster. Kabane is no pushover whatsoever. There's also this whole thing with the life stone and how it keeps his inner beast from coming out, and knowing that Kabane has always had that on him, it continues to raise this question of where this kid's real parents are even at and what their ultimate goal is, or if they even have a goal. Like where are they? What are they doing, you know? Because very likely if they're still alive, they know something. But that's enough about Kabane and the little that we know about his upbringing. Inugami is also really cool. Oh, and how did I almost forget this scene right here? He's like, listen, I know this might sound weird, but I'm about to show you my cakes. And the dude does it, no hesitation. What a guy, man. He's a man of his word. It was interesting to know he has beast abilities of his own. And while we're on this topic of characters and whatnot, let's talk about the other characters. Of course, we've talked about our main boy Kabane. He's just a lost and conditioned kid who's broken as heck. So yeah, not much more I can really think to say about him, but he's pretty interesting in his own way. Inugami is just that cool teacher type, you know, looking over these kids who are just like him, taking them on little investigation missions and whatnot. I don't know, I just really like his connection with the kids. And Akira, man, they just pulled a Haku with his character. It feels so weird addressing him as a boy. I mean, just look at the design, man. That's a clean trap if I've ever seen one. But he seems nice, isn't very confrontational, always on social media and whatnot, which makes his character pretty fun, to be honest. I also love the scene when Kabane finds out that he's actually a dude, and he takes it to social media, posting a picture, being all sad and whatnot, just to be back to his usual self after getting a comment. Like, that really says a lot about how people are these days. They'll act fake depressed on social media, and the second they get some attention, it's like nothing even happened. A funny character in his own way. Oh, we got my personal favorite, the boy Shiki. The dude loves pizza. I mean, who doesn't? It's just amazing how he worships it, man. Literally the best food to this guy. Like, I bet you anything, even if you already know what pizza is, he'll still put you on pizza. Honestly, I just love his whole vibe. Like, he makes the show so much more fun to watch. Regardless of how he may seem on the outside and how prideful he may be, he's always willing to risk his life and save his friends whenever they're in need. And I also like how Kabane is slowly growing on him. I really like how Shiki treats Kabane like a brother. He's honestly just a cool and genuine kid, and I mess with that. We also got Kon, who was introduced in episode 3. She's Inari's servant, I guess we could say, and man, is she dangerous. But you can tell she's also a good kid in her own way. It'll definitely be interesting to see how she connects with the other characters in the near future, so I really can't wait to see more of that. And then we got Inari herself, the fox Kemono who has a major spot in the police division. And I don't know if you guys understand, but she has that ara energy, you know? I just wanted her to say it at least one time, just once. That would have made my entire year. But I swear, every word that came out of her mouth just sounded so sensual. Man, I'm taking you guys back with this one. But may we please give Inari a round of applause? Anywho, it is going to be interesting to see more of her and the love-hate relationship she has with Inugami and his division. You know, I'm personally a firm believer in characters can make a series, and I will say Kemono Jihen has some amazing characters so far. The writing is also really nice, and I really do fear that people will go into Kemono Jihen expecting non-stop action. Like, not every shonen needs to be dudes boxing all the time, alright? You shouldn't see action and expect 24 minutes of throwing hands every single episode. Like, I don't know, I just wish people would consider that a bit more. But yeah, I feel like so far Kemono Jihen has been taking a pretty chill approach in that sense, and I really like that because people also forget that there's the whole mystery and detective side of things, which is very interesting to me at least, right? So I'm really excited to see where the show goes. Whoa, dude, hold on, bro, the opening. Oh man, the opening, dude, the opening. Oh, the opening's so good, dude. It's such a banger. 強くなりたい偽りのない夢に迷うな獣道約束もない明日へ行きたい月明かりに高まった胸を Such a good song, dude. It's so good. First time I heard the opening, you know, it was just simple head bopping, right? Now when I hear the opening, I'm just full on breakdancing. Banger opening, man. It might be my favorite of the season if I can be honest. I just love it, dude. I love it so much. But that about wraps up this video on Kemono Jihen. Really hope hoping people don't overlook this one this season because it has a relatively unique vibe. It's honestly just fun to watch. Really can't wait to see more of this series. I'm actually thinking about picking up the manga. But again, that's all I have to say on Kemono Jihen for now. Hopefully I didn't miss anything I may have wanted to say, or maybe say anything wrong because I do this off the top. But if that's the case, then we always have later videos. But yeah, that's about it. Feel free to keep up with me on social media. I'm most active on Twitter, but links to everything will be in the description below. It has been Otaku Dreams, and that is all she wrote.